Hello and welcome to episode 3 of Crystalcraft. Today we're going to be making a village breeder. The design is by Impulse SV. I'll be putting a link in the description. I haven't built very much of it as yet. I've basically flattened an island. I need to build a farm onto here and the village breeder off to one side. I have 2 villagers, both from the Acacia village over there. I just need to get another one and I'll be getting him now, and I'll bring you back when I have 3 villagers and I'm ready to start. Okay, so let's make a farm. You start off by going up 7 blocks in the middle, and then on each of the 4 sides you block out 9 pieces of dirt and then make a T-shape at each end. You then join all these up in a diamond shape with using diagonals in the middle. If you want a better explanation, I do suggest you check out Impulse SV's video. I'm not very good at explaining these things as yet. So after you've filled in all the bits in the middle, on the edges you also need to add water source blocks to hydrate your farm. And then you hoe your farm as well, ready for planting. I decided to use jungle blocks at the end because I am of course in a jungle and it does match. It was at this point I notice I have an issue with the villagers that I've put here. 2 of them are missing. I was incredibly confused. I was thinking, where have they gone? Have they drowned? But no, nowhere to be seen. Boat's missing as well. So we go back to the farm. I'm just swapping out the stone bricks for jungle planks. You should be using glowstone on the edge as well, but I haven't actually been to the nether yet, so I'm not using glowstone. I do, however, put plenty of torches around to keep it light inside. We don't want zombies spawning in your farm. And then you plant it with a crop of choice. I'm using potato for this, but you can use carrot and probably not wheat, but definitely carrots. You don't have to fill in the whole thing, but I decided as I do have plenty of potatoes, I might just as well. Then you edge your farm in glass. It's mainly so you can see in it and just see what's going on. I decided to go up 3 blocks with the glass. And I also decided to cover it in glass as well, because I thought if there is a lightning storm, I don't really want my villager to turn into a witch, as that would of course break the farm. And here I am starting on the village breeder pod at the end. You put the trapdoors around the edges, you break the block in between, and that's actually where the breeding villagers sit. I decided to bring over our villager. This is going to be our farmer villager to go on the farm. I thought as I'm almost ready to move him in there, I might as well bring him a bit closer. And then beds around the outside. The breeding pair will actually claim 2 of these beds, but because of the other beds, they will keep having babies. So this is a point where I take out the block in the middle and I replace it with a fence. The breeding pair will stand on there and the babies will fall down but beneath it. So it's at this point I discover we have a slight problem. As you can see, there is a drowned with a trident down there. That would explain where my first 2 villagers went. And yep, he killed me. Here I am trying to attack him and I get killed again. And now my villager is also dead. And I die again. And this time the boat has gone also. And I try and attack the drowned with a torch, which isn't terribly successful. And after I die again, I think, oh dear, this is not quite going according to plan. I decide here that I'm going to go home and I'm going to go and get some more armour and a sword and see if I can actually fight the drowned properly. I wasn't planning to make diamond armour yet. I was going to make some in a future episode. But needs must, and I had to have a diamond armour. I would at least have some chance of defeating the drowned with it. And I'll make another shield as well. Not that it seemed to do very much good, but better than not having one at all. And I come back ready to fight the drowned. And the drowned has gone. It's despawned. So here I am, back to almost no levels. I'm ready to finish off the farm. Okay, so I have built up the glass tube, which the baby villagers will fall into. I've also built around a platform and some walls to keep everybody safe. At the bottom of the glass tube there is a hopper connected with a chest, and that is to collect excess potatoes. I'm now just about to build up the platforms ready for the minecart to put the farmer villager inside the farm. Of course, any dealings with villagers are rather tricky, or can be rather tricky. Something like herding cats is how I feel about it. So I build out a lower platform. This is where I'm going to park the boat and have the rails ready for the minecart. There's a chance I overdo the blocks around it, but I have had villagers escape from things quite easily. And I had more blocks. Make sure I light it all up as well. And a quick nap. Okay, so I'm heading over to the Acacia Village to get some more villagers. I don't include the next part in getting the villagers from the village to the breeder. So this is a real life day later. I have got the farmer villager in and I have got the 2 breeding villagers in. I'm watching the farmer harvest the potatoes and waiting for him to feed the breeding pair. Here he comes, and let's see. There we go, and they've got food. And they start throwing the food backward and forward. And here we are in in-game day later, and there's hearts. And, amazingly enough, we have a baby. How cool is that? I am so happy we have babies, yay! So there we have it, we have a working villager breeder, fantastic. Don't forget to check out Impulse's video, link is in the description. And while you're down there, don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye!